And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here in the Nationals. And I really can't wait for all of these matches. And now we have a lot of amazing games for today. And to all the people who's watching right now, good afternoon to all of you guys. My name is Bill, and I'll be your host for today. And together with me is one of my best friends here in Tekken. We have Potch Spies and Kid. Hey guys, how are you?
Doing great, really excited. Day number 8, like you said, it's crunch time for all these players.
Yeah, I'm feeling absolutely amazing right now, and I agree with what Potts just said. A lot is at stake right now.
All right, but in all the games today, sobrang amazing talaga, and really can't wait for that. Pero let's talk about the first game for today. It's Doujin versus Signal Ultra Warriors NatureLover. They've been playing a lot back into stage for my teammates as well, trained together. Let's see if NatureLover, with the momentum, can he bring this here on this match with Doujin? Let's start with Poch.
Look, if we go with the trend of how he's been performing, he's been doing really well. Their first meeting, Doujin 2-0'd him. So let's see how he'll improve. I believe he has new tricks up his sleeve. He might even have a secret character, who knows? He's been teasing some here and there because he is known to be a female character specialist. So I think he might I think he'll pull out all the stops to bring the fight to Doujin.
Especially Julia, yeah? Good.
I personally think that he's gonna stick with Julia. He's been performing so well with Julia. I don't think he want to drop a single game, especially when it's up against a Jotun. Again, former teammate, he probably knows a lot about these guys and all the tricks up his sleeve. He doesn't want to pull out anything that's familiar to him. So Julia should be the optimal pick here.
Alright, this time as well na sobrang crucial talaga nitong day na to kasi dito natin malalaman kung pwede pa silang pumasok sa top 8, and knowing na si Mots, Don Argus, and Jules defeats their opponents, there could be a chance for them to be on the top 8. And knowing na si Don Argus 2-0 Doujin yesterday, and he's gonna be up against Coffee Prince today, and knowing that NatureLover with his momentum, nakalaban niya ngayon si Mots, what do you think is the chance for Mots, Don Argus, and Jules na matalo nila yung kalaban nila?
The chances are really big. Honestly, it really depends on how hungry the players at top 8 want to keep their positions, and how game the ones below the top 8 want that they want to vie for that position. Because I think the more dangerous opponent is the one that has nothing to lose and have everything to gain. So I believe that they're gonna bring some heat coming into this match. So Coffee Prince has to watch out with his matches, especially him and Pika are at the top 8 spot, teetering, and I believe there's only 2 to 3 points difference. So that is I want to quote Vermilion and say there will be blood in that side of the top 8.
How about you, Kid?
Personally, Don Argus, he still has a chance to catch up, like what you said, and I'm pretty excited for this guy, although not excited for the matches today that he's going to come up against, because he's going to be up against a lot of Leroy's. And mind you, I allowed a lot of that, and Eliza does not go well against Leroy, so he's going to have to watch out for that. However, I'm pretty worried for Jules, though, because Jules, he's pretty far back, and he's got his brother gatekeeping him. Mouts also, so Pika, he's got a mountain to climb.
All right. Okay. So you've said the Leroy. Okay, let's talk about the Leroy ngayon. All right. There's a lot of people here in the Philippines and international scene as well that are using Leroy. What do you think is the state of Leroy in Tekken 7? And paano kaya nakaka-adapt yung mga kalaban nila sa pagkalaban nila ang Leroy? Let's start with Kid.
Well, needless to say, he wasn't as strong as he was before when he got released. He did get nerfed, but despite the nerfs, he's still pretty dang strong. And it's not that these guys can't really adjust to Leroy. They know Leroy pretty well now. It's just Leroy's really strong.
How about you, Poch?
And to add to that, with the online setting, with easy execution, very consistent, good frames, Leroy is a beast, and he's a very viable character. So, well, I guess the one thing that they could do is really get comfy with the matchup and not expect other players to pick another character if they've gotten so much mileage out of Leroy. So you got to just adapt with the meta now, and the meta is Leroy is still a god. Well, a demigod, if you would.
Day 7, we've seen a lot of upsets and achievements kahapon. We've seen Smart Omega na hindi sila nanalo. Si Pika at si Jules, which is super sad. And for Signal Ultra Warriors, grabe, both getting 6 points, NatureLover and Vermilion. Let's talk about those guys muna. Will they place their momentum dito sa day 8, or someone will just break that stuff? Watch.
For me, I believe that, you know what, NatureLover is in a very comfy spot now in top 8, but he wants to secure it. So I have a feeling they'll still run with that momentum. Not to discredit the Omegas, but they have a bigger hill to climb in terms of securing that spot, because Vermilion and NatureLover are already up there, and now the ball is in the court of the Omegas and how they're going to be able to claw their way back to the top 8.
How about you, Kid?
And talking about the Omegas, you know, Jules, he's been struggling quite a bit since the start of the Nationals, especially even the fact that he's not really used to online play. He's gonna have to adapt as quickly as he can, or else he will stay outside of top 8, and that's gonna be a heartbreaker for him.
All right, we have a lot of big questions for today. Napag-usapan natin to kanina, guys. Ito, first question. Will Doujin play Leroy today? Kid.
All right, I mentioned this before and I'll say it again. I don't think Doujin is gonna play Leroy because Doujin has principles, and his principle is to not use top tier characters. He's either gonna use mid tier or he's gonna use low tier. So that's what I think. How about you, Poch?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. This is Doujin we're talking about. He's the avatar of Tekken. He mastered all the elements, okay? So who's to say he won't bring out the Leroy? I think he's gonna shock everyone. Just when we thought we knew the answers, Doujin's gonna change the question.
Kasi nakita natin last time before mag-start yung Nationals, we've seen the roulette. Diba? Parang
exactly.
lahat yung mga characters. Like, sabi na, sino kaya ang play ko susunod and stuff? That is really amusing. Okay, next question. We've seen the games of Jules yesterday. My question is, will Jules bounce back for today? Watch.
You know what? I talked to the Omegas. They need your support, ladies and gentlemen. And Jules is feeling that pressure. But I'm gonna say it once and I say it again. Diamonds are made under pressure. And the question is, will the Omegas rise to that pressure? I don't want to predict anything because I don't want to jinx it. And it's gonna be weird. It's really weird seeing the top 8 not seeing Jules there because he's been so consistent. So I believe he's got a fire under him, and he's gonna be able to, you know, rise to the occasion.
How about you, Kid?
Vil, Poch, I only have 5 words to say. I believe in the Omegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Enough said. Enough said.
Enough said.
Okay,
enough said. You believe in the Omegas, and let's see if that will happen, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is the day 8 of the Nationals, season number 2 for Tekken 7. And again, this day is very, very crucial. Let's see if they can break the momentum off Signal Ultra Warriors, and let's see if Jules will bounce back here in this game. Once again, after the break, it's gonna be Los Angeles Playbook Esports Eagles Doujin versus Signal Ultra Warriors NatureLover. Once again, I'm your host. My name is Vil. Alongside with me is Kid and Posh. See you later.
The chances that he's gonna go Julia is already, like, you know, unquestionable. He will go for this character. This is the character that he's the strongest with a win rate of 42% in week 1.
He is known as a female character specialist, but you know, looking at how he's picked Julia, this character got the most mileage. Now let's check out his opponent. On the other side of the corner here, we got Doujin. I don't think, you know, there are enough graphic panels to show how much characters he's chosen, but in this national season alone, he picked Lily 3 times, Leo 2, and Feng twice. Look at that win rate. The numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. He has 93% win rate with I can't even do the math of how much characters he has in his back pocket.
Yeah, exactly. That was perfect, Poch. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for NatureLover because that is game record 2-0 in favor of Doujin. And, you know, one character, Katarina, you gotta be kidding me. He has to have all of the roster on his side right there.
Yeah.
And that is exactly who Doujin is.
The last time they did face off, he used Katarina. So your prediction of him not using Leroy might actually come true because he's had so much success with other characters. He might even pull off another pick of Katarina because he was so dominant in the previous match.
And I mean, who knows? He might even go for the Lee again this time because the Lee didn't exactly work out well when it came to Don Argus, and he might want the redemption play.
That's actually a good point because I did notice with Doujin that if a character doesn't work out with one matchup, he'd try it again with someone else. I think that's why the Lily matchup worked really well. It didn't work well when he was against Coffee Prince, but I believe he faced someone else and brought out the Lily, and it paid dividends for Doujin.
And what I think Doujin is as a player, he's very persistent. He likes to abuse a lot of things, and whenever until you figure out how to counter them. And he doesn't only do that with certain moves of characters. He also does that with characters themselves. It doesn't work on this guy, I'm gonna try it on this guy. You made a perfect point right there.
So I'm excited to see who Doujin picks because yesterday he didn't have the best performance. There were some matches he played off stream. He didn't win all of them. Look at that. We're seeing a new character right off the bat. We see Josie Rizal being repped by Doujin.
Yeah, put your hands on your chest, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be Philippines represent. Josie versus NatureLover in Duomo di Sirio. Now, how do you think this is going to go? How's the matchup for you, Poch?
Well, I think if Doujin can control the stand-up, yeah, Josie has a significant advantage when it comes to pokes and just long strings. So let's see if NatureLover can counter that with Julia's tools. So right off the bat, NatureLover just neutralizing everything, just the smothering offense. Doujin still has yet to land a strike on NatureLover. All has come from just stand up, kid.
All right, and also the one thing to note about Doujin and the pokes is that down 4 for Josie is actually -9, so it's safe. A low poke that's safe, Poch. So
yeah.
Both players outside of range, down forward 2, gonna be hit by Doujin. Is this gonna be enough? I don't think so.
Oh wow, that was close. If that could have gone any which way, but NatureLover again, it's dealing with one of the most dangerous players here in the Philippines. He can't sleep on the wheel. He's got to run away with that moment. He's got to rob that momentum and run away with it as far as he can. And I think he's eyeing this balcony.
Yeah, exactly. But the balcony is still so far away from Doujin. But the wall pressure is going to be there, though, in exchange. NatureLover, he's the type of guy that looks for the momentum and momentum is there. There it is. Doujin, he takes it immediately.
He was able to run away with that.
And also, for NatureLover, he can't just go recklessly go for these crouch mix-ups because, again, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous for Doujin to just, it's so dangerous to duck against Doujin. The down forward 2 will catch crouched opponents. And now, here we go. NatureLover, again with those mix-ups, the turning mix-ups also. Doujin lower than half health. That is a launch punish. Doujin ever so on point with that. Are we going to see? No, we are not going to see well, but it's going to be a bit close though. Crouch dash mix-ups are going to come in for Doujin. NatureLover put in rage. Interrupts Doujin with a single jab. Doujin, can you make the right guesses? But the question should belong to NatureLover. The while standing 4 will take it, and Doujin up 2 rounds already. NatureLover has to make adjustments. Now, here we go. Doujin so far looking for a lot of these pokes. Now you can see him. He's going for a lot of these magic force get up mid kick. NatureLover again getting caught by a lot of these low pokes. Now you can see Doujin abusing a lot of these as well. NatureLover again with the while standing 4, and he takes game 1, not even breaking a single sweat. Doujin LPE. Now NatureLover, here's the big question though. Is NatureLover gonna go for a character switch? That is the question again, because we mentioned it earlier that NatureLover is a female character specialist, and it's highly likely that we're gonna be seeing the Elisa. It's highly likely that we're gonna be seeing the Lily, but again, the mileage comes off of the Julia pick. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen, if changes are gonna come into NatureLover later on. Now, do excuse the bit of technical difficulties for my partner right here. He will be coming back real soon later on, so stay tuned for that. Don't go anywhere. I know a lot of you are big Poch Spice fans, but yeah, so let's talk about that last game real quick. In that last game, Doujin was not afraid to throw out these hotcakes, to throw out these down forward 2s. The down forward 2 for Josie is -13. It is indeed punishable. And provided that Nature Lover is on point today, he's on fire today, he can get the most successful punishes out there. However, this is Nature Lover that we're talking about. Nature Lover, he's a pro for a reason. He got picked up by Signal Ultra Warriors for a reason, and indeed, it did show. He is within top 8, and because he's in top 8, he's within top 8. Actually, he's going to need to secure that spot, as what Poch and I mentioned earlier. So, provided that information already, I think Nature Lover is going to make a few certain adjustments, especially the fact that he didn't really get the momentum that he needed. He can't just recklessly go ahead and just go full crouch mix-ups, because again, the risk of the down forward 2, the risk of the hop kick, and we're gonna be seeing the jungle outpost switch for Nature Lover again. It was likely that he was gonna switch, but no, he's gonna rely on that Julia. So let's see how things are gonna go here, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 does go to Doujin. Let's see if Nature Lover can come back here. Let's see. All right. Now, guys, here we are at round 1. This is still just match 1 out of 12. Doujin catches him with a very big launcher already. He misses that last hit onto that wall carry though. So Nature Lover, that is a bit fortunate, but the pressure is on. Hop kick out of nowhere. This is going to be big damage coming in from Doujin. Then here it is. Nature Lover just one hit away, goes for the bow and arrow. Doujin is half health already, but Nature Lover has a hill to climb. Good block on that low. Doujin is not afraid of blocking these lows from Nature Lover. I don't care if you're Nature Lover, I will block all of these. Ooh, the War Drums was blocked on that first hit, but Doujin just had to press that button on that second string. Let's see. There it is. That's the second time that Doujin got hit by that low string. Ooh, good block on that spring kick. I could have been hit by that one. Doujin
and
right
I'm
now
back. I'm
hit.
so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the technical difficulties. That is my bad. And we're going to see a tied game. And Kid, thank you so much for giving me the action. It's been a pretty intense round so far. Doujin 1-0 and still not changing the Josie.
All right, Poch, glad to have you back, but here you missed a lot, my friend.
I did.
Doujin's blocking a lot of these pokes from Nature Lover right now. Ooh.
And look at this, like Nature Lover really has to try to see, not let it get phased. I think he should be able to utilize his strength here with interrupting Josie's strings. But my goodness, you know, Doujin's not going down without a fight, and this looks like a monstrous low parry. And Doujin's gonna find the wall, he breaks the balcony, and he's gonna try to close things out with one last poke. My goodness.
Doujin really showing his expertise on this character and all the other characters here in Tekken 7. And also, he's so on point with these blocks, it's insane.
One more match is gonna do it, and like you said, that these pokes are coming in, just really making Nature Lover think about his defense and second guess it.
Right. Again, Nature Lover starting to block out these lows himself. Doujin with the down forward 2 yet again. I think that's 3 out of 3, Poch.
My goodness, it's just relentless offense, smothering, but Nature Lover trying not to go quietly into the night here. Blocks the rage, and now Nature Lover in a really tough spot. Doujin, the heavy low, one more would do it, goes for a mid, and Doujin repeats history, 2-0ing Nature Lover yet again with a new character.